All right, let's see. Mic check, mic check. Hopefully everybody is doing well. I got water all over myself, but it's okay. Oh, geez, don't spill it again. All right. All right, hydrated. Let's get going. Let's switch it to where you guys can see for once. Okay, you're all set. As is tradition. Whoa. Interesting. So someone made North American map? How the heck is anything named Frankenmuth Farming? How in the world would that be American? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. I understand. I mean, it wouldn't be as, you know, square as this, but for a blanket, you know, sort of Michigan map, like it wouldn't be as flat as this, and it wouldn't be as rectangular, but I do like how they have different shapes there. That's kind of nice. That is very nice. Let's see, what's the latest? Okay, tractors, map, silo compaction. Ooh, the Husqvarna. Excuse me. A transport box. Oh, that's kind of neat. A little way to, so you could put your wood and other stuff in it. That's kind of neat, actually. Oh, North American shades. Oh, ice cream factory. Interesting. Chocolate ice cream and strawberry ice cream. Which means you would have to start mixing strawberries, and you would need sugar. Actually, so you, wait. So as part of the inputs, because I don't think that's how you make ice cream. I think you need milk. If anything, this is more of a sorbet. If the inputs are just strawberry, sugar, and water, also the fact that you can output water. Oh no, here's the recipe down here. Strawberries, water, and honey, and it outputs strawberry. Yeah, again, I still feel like that's a sorbet, but chili peppers? Who is making this product? I mean, it might be how you make it. I don't know. But for chocolate ice cream, you need chocolate, chili peppers, milk, and eggs, but no ice. Like, I think you would need water for that. But then the one for strawberry ice cream, just strawberries, water, and honey. That's kind of neat. That is kind of neat. I mean, I can't really complain. It's very unique. Okay, any other mods? Oop, a new farm. There's a lot of mods currently. Okay, but I think we're all caught up in the mods that we haven't seen. So, let's hop into this part 2 of us trying to convert over to just mostly silage and then wheat. We're giving up on rice, which I'm not gonna lie, the transition from rice to wheat, if you haven't done it, and if you start on this map with like the startup farm and everything, it's actually kind of cheap to switch over. I could have saved even more had I not switched to the, or not switched, but bought the MacDon. Of course I want to use the MacDon. It's DLC and I have access to it. Might as well use it now that I have a reason to use it. In my offline save, I have not been playing my offline save as much as I would like, but it is what it is. Camera, there we go. Let's us get into it. Okay, checking. Okay, so we're ready to harvest grass. Ooh, we're not gonna harvest grass because field 30 and 31 are both grass fields as well, and we just bought field 32. What we need to do is plow field 32 and then plant wheat. That is what we need to get done. Can we plant? I don't think we can plant wheat this month, can we? Let's see, wheat is down at the very bottom. Perfect. Wait, yeah, perfect. It is planting season exactly right now. That's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We are going to plow the field and get going. Okay. I might go ahead and pay some AI to do it. This section is going to be where our tailor shop is going to go, just so that way everything will be in-house. I also need to figure out if someone knows, and don't worry if you don't watch this back, I will repeat this later in the stream as well, but when can we, what am I trying to say? When distributing, oh, I didn't realize this was on a little bit of a hill. Yee. And 34, no, that's a disgusting hill. 34 is a disgusting hill. Big field, disgusting hill. Like this is, it actually is just as bad actually as far as the hill goes. But let's go ahead and get the AI. We want him to do the headlands first, as is always. Always do the headlands first. Okay, let him do his thing and I'll switch. I think for now we can just chill. Or actually, ooh, dagnabbit. Oh, no, the sheep should be fine, I think. If I can see that hay bale, yeah. So the sheep should be fine. But we are gonna need to go ahead and load this up, because we're gonna have to plant that entire field full of wheat. We're also probably at some point gonna have to sell this thing and get a bigger one, because it's just not gonna be very useful for us, I don't think. Or it's not that it's gonna be not useful, it's not gonna be quick, right? With something this small, we're gonna do a lot of passes, which isn't a huge issue. It's not the end of the world. And one of the biggest problems we're gonna have is that if we choose to do, where is it? Think, kid, think. What are you thinking? Your brain is working, turning. Where is it? It should be a cedar. Oh wait, is it up here? Weeder, seeding. If we were to get, for example, this one from our last ring, we need 300 horsepower to do it, which is unrealistic, because I think the biggest vehicle we have only does 270. Also, we would have to do it on a hill, so that becomes two issues. This one doesn't have a fertilizing compartment, so we definitely can't use it. This one's 15 meters. That's what makes it so good. This one's 12 meters. We need a fertilizing compartment. That's moral of the story. Whatever we choose needs to also have a fertilizing compartment. However, it is pretty easy to see that the ones that don't have a fertilizing compartment are a lot easier to pull. This one's only 6 meters, which, yeah. I mean, it looks nice. Track loosening time. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but okay. Again, I don't know what any of that does. As for the fertilizing tank, okay, so the fertilizer stays the same, but the amount of seeds increase. Ridge marker, to mark the edges of the thing. I mean, this is nice in 6 meters and all, but this one, it's a behemoth, but that also means we need a bigger tractor. And that is an issue we kind of have right now. Oh wait, what is this one? 9 meters, 415 horsepower. What's up, County? How are you? We're trying to... How big is this? Well, currently what's happening is the AI is working on plowing the field, and I am debating on trying to increase the size of our seeder, considering we're mostly going to be needing it for wheat. Problem is we're kind of limited on the size, And whatever we pick, it also needs to be able to fertilize. And that's sort of our issue. Like, what is this? 246 meters, which is a bit wider. But is it worth it? Answer, probably not. So we'll stick with what we got. It might take us more passes until we get a bigger tractor, but we probably won't ever get a bigger tractor. And if we do get a bigger tractor, I'm definitely going to sell this one and then go up and get like a large tractor. I'm also realizing we don't use the front side. We don't use the front side of our tractor as much as we need to. Where is he? Oh, he's down there on the other end. Okay, so we can go ahead and actually start. Oh, no. Nope. Let's switch to steering assist. Okay. Turn this on. Turn this on. Drop that down. And so we're just gonna let this. Oh, shoot! Why did I not realize this? I'm a freaking goober. Jeez. Problem. We're plowing a field. We're also gonna have to get the rocks off the dang field. Okay, heading back. Got to get our stone picker. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and empty it while we're over here. But the good part is, after we get this field set up, that should be everything we need to get wheat set up and going. Nope, that is not true. That is not true. That is massively, massively, massively not true. For two reasons. One, we gotta pay back the debt that we have on this field. On that field 32. Gotta pay that back. That's step one. Step two, we are going to, so that collects it, but we need a attachment for a MacDon to actually knock the stuff onto the ground. Did you get it back? Yes, it's nice. Hold up, let's see, where is it? Here it is. And so the attachment we currently have on it is for grass, which it works very nice, very lovely. This thing allows us to pick the stuff up off the ground. For example, if we start doing wheat, the areas we're doing it for the 25% yield, you already know. Thing is, we need one more attachment, which we need one of these. I'm probably going to do this one since it moves at 9 miles per hour. And 9 miles per hour is just going to be better suited for us. We don't need, what is that, barley and long grain rice. So we'll probably stick with this. And that'll be better for us. It's also a little bit cheaper. Transport wheels. Of course we want the transport wheels. So it's going to cost us 100K just for that thing. Unless we can find it on sale, which I doubt that we'll be able to find DLC equipment on sale. It just is what it is. So we gotta save some more money for that. There's just a lot. There's a lot we gotta do, and it makes sense. It's just, it is what it is. We're constantly going into debt and then paying it back. Essentially, the reason we go into debt is just so we can get our stuff sooner. But I think that's what people do in real life. You go into debt to get stuff sooner, quicker, faster. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to using this on our wheat fields. But we're gonna need another 100K for that. The good part is wheat takes like a year or something like that before it's actually on. Like, we can plant it in September, it won't be ready until July. So what's that, 10 months later? So that's gonna be really, really good for us. Haven't been on in a while. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you're here now. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see if we can go ahead and start picking up these rocks. Can we get AI to do this too? Hold up. If that's possible, that would be really nice. What? You can get AI to do this too? I can do it myself though. Because otherwise, otherwise we wouldn't really have anything to do. Wait, is it not picking up the stones? Am I crazy? Is this not picking up the stones? I thought no, it's crazy. Lower. Okay, so now it's lower. Did we mess up because we already plowed over? I mean, we already started planting on that? Is that what happened? Yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay. So that's fine. We'll just plow over that section. The good part is we can use steering. I didn't know we could use steering assist for this. So this will help us keep track. Jeez, the fog is real. Do you know if there's a way to turn off fog? If there's a way to turn off fog in this game, I kind of want to do that. I like it, but I'm willing to bet from like a viewing standpoint, it's probably annoying to look at. If it's not, then you won't worry about it. But like for me, I don't really care. I'm just imagining what it looks like from your point of view or anyone else's point of view, and I don't think it's going to be the best point of view. But hey, if I'm wrong and like there's nothing wrong, then hey, oh geez, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just leave it the way it is. But it just, I don't know, it just seems like it's weird. You don't think so? Okay, I'll just leave it there. That's good. No, there's nothing to be sorry about. If it doesn't look bad, then we're good. I mean, probably the reason why it does look weird to me is because, I mean, I'm the one playing. It's almost like the equivalent, like if you've ever played an instrument in band or something like that. The number one thing like your band teacher says, like if you mess up, just keep going. Odds are the person listening is not going to know the difference, or they're not going to know you mess up. But if you just stop playing and start looking around or shaking your head like you messed up, they're definitely going to know you messed up. Let's see. It's not that bad. It looks cool. Okay. Because I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's just, why is it always foggy? Wherever this map is like based upon, is it really this foggy? Because that's just crazy. Like year-round fog of this degree is a lot. In fairness, I think the graphics I have for the fog is turned to low quality. I don't know what it's turned to, but I guess I'll check that at the end of this. You know what I forgot to do again? Bring my notepad over here. Blow heat is gonna be irritated when I tell him. The good part is, I think I sort of remember what I need to do. Like the stuff that I wrote down on my list of things I need to check off and do was stuff that we were gonna do on a journey. We're gonna finish converting this field. We also have a bunch of dead space. Ever since we've converted from rice to wheat, we have a lot of like empty space, and so the question becomes, what are we gonna do with it? And so we need to sort of figure out that dynamic, where stuff gonna go. And I guess when I say stuff, I mean like buildings, or if we need buildings, you know. Because for example, I think when I was passing it on the way over here, we had sort of that empty place where originally we had a rice sapling production spot. That is where our tailor shop is going to go in the future, just so everything that's produced will be right there. Which the other thing I need to look up is distribution. What is the penalty for turning on distribution? Because I know there's a penalty for turning on selling. Like if you had production, so for example, a greenhouse. Let's see, I'm on Riverbend Springs, there's no fog. Yeah, on my offline save is Riverbend, and there's like no fog ever. The closest thing to fog I've seen on Riverbend is a tornado that had landed on a field near me. Oh, he's done already? Yeah, that sounds about right actually. Let me switch to you. Hold up, let me make sure he actually plowed most of this. Yeah, we did. Cool, cool, cool. Also, there's not a lot of rocks, which is really, really good. I wonder, could I get the AI to go ahead and start planting on this field? Let's see, here it is. Yep, just pick these up. Okay, and that should allow us to get the rocks off of that field right there. So we'll fold this up. We'll go put this back. And actually, because we might as well leave the plow somewhere over here, considering the only thing that we're gonna plow is gonna be this field. So we might as well leave both the plow and the seeder over here. In which case, if we wanted to, we could have like a little shed or something over here. Since we do have a lot of space for it, we could do that. Because driving those two things all the way back when they really should just stay over here, you know, might as well keep them over here. So I'm gonna drive up here, and I'm gonna park it right here for a second. Turn that on. Let's see, this one. Let's see. Are you in a band? No, in grade school, when I was in school, we had a band. And so I played the tuba, also the sousaphone for marching band. And so it's been a while, so I don't think I remember how to play. Well, I know the idea, the concept of how to play, but I don't think I can read music anymore. I'm sure it's probably like riding a bike and I just gotta get back into the swing of it, but yeah. Yeah, but nothing cool like playing a guitar or drums or anything of that nature. Can't do that. You gotta play baritone? See, you're awesome. You're low brass. Like, as far as hierarchy in band, low brass is the coolest. Then we'll give high brass, baritone. Baritone is 100% a mini tuba. I mean, it's not, but you might as well. It's like an honorary tuba. But low brass is the coolest. High brass is okay. Then you have, depending on your band, string instruments. Well, nah, I don't like string instruments. Nope. String instruments are pompous. So, low brass, high brass, low woodwinds, and then high woodwinds, and then percussion dead last. So like a small band, or I won't say small band, but for our band, that's all we had. Low brass, high brass, low woodwinds, high woodwinds, and then percussion. And percussion sucks. If you play percussion, sorry, you're trash, kid. You're trash, kid. Actually, I should go ahead and let me go ahead and get these rocks off of this dude's thing, so he can go ahead and start. Because I might just go ahead and pay him just for the sake of saving time. Let me make sure I got all the rocks off. Let me do one more pass and then I'll start him. Yeah, I only have 20 people in my band. Well, our school was pretty big. Well, I mean, it wasn't the biggest I've seen. But our school, we had at least 100 and something kids in it. Everybody calls low brass stupid. No, low brass is the backbone, especially tubas. Tubas, baritones, and trombones are like the key to like the majority of songs you're gonna play. Trumpets the best? No, trumpets are not the best. Trumpets mess up the freaking most. And in fairness to the trumpets, because they are brass, so I can't be like visceral to them. Trumpets have like a lot of moving parts in their music, so of course their music is more difficult, but they mess up so much. Like, I remember in grade school, everybody would be playing. Of course, it's either the trumpets or the percussion would mess up. Well, when they mess up, after so many times of them doing it, he would tell everybody else, to just essentially take a break, like put your instruments down or rest for a second while he works with the trumpets. And the thing is, that would happen to every section in the band. Like there would be at least one time throughout the year where the section would be messing up. Okay, everybody, stop playing. We're going to focus on this section while they play their parts, right? And practice their parts. But trumpet and percussion, it happens the most. You want to know the sections where it happens the least? Low brass. Low brass, that happens the least. We don't have to be corrected that much on our parts very often. In fairness, our parts are easier, especially as a tuba. A lot of time our notes are more like the walking pace. Like we're sort of setting the pace to the music. We're the backbone, we're the rhythm. I'm gonna say the rhythm. I would say we're like a heavier metronome. But long story short, low brass is very important, but our parts are definitely easier than trumpets. So I gotta be nice to them because they're low brass. However, every time the freaking flutes would mess up, because as far as high woodwinds, they're the ones who mess up the most. Dear gosh, I hated when they messed up. And okay, and when I say low woodwinds, I'm mostly talking about the saxophones. So like bari sax, awesome. Tenor, awesome. Alto saxophones, you're pushing it. You're really pushing it, because technically by the name alto, you're automatically high woodwind. But there are a few people who play alto saxophone that I'm like, you know what, you're kind of cool people, I'll let it slide. Plus, they don't mess up that much. The sections that are always mess up the most: percussion, trumpets, and then probably flutes. And then outside of that, every section is gonna need to have like one-on-one time. Every section's gonna have to. It's just the way it is. I'm just saying, who needs to do it the most? Trumpets, percussion. Let's see, you said no one can hear the flutes anyway. I thought I was crazy. I could never hear the woodwinds. Like, especially if you're in marching band, woodwinds are the most. Now, the cool part is the bigger schools that have like really massive bands, you can actually hear the flutes. You can actually hear the clarinets because they have like volume, right? But another like sort of compounding thing, the bigger the schools, the bigger each section. So in my school, I think we had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had like 8 tubas. And then you fast forward to bigger schools where they'll have like 12 or 15 tubas or sousaphones, and I'm just like, see, that's awesome. It's freaking massive. It also makes it to where, because you know when you're playing your instrument, if you're trying to play loud, you can play loud. However, there's nothing like having a large amount of people in a section all trying to play really loud. That volume increase is insane. And so the more the merrier, legitimately. But for flutes, yeah, you can't hear them. The only time I feel like you can hear the flutes nicely, clearly, is when you're sort of indoors, when you're trying to play more like a symphony or an orchestra, which I can't remember the difference between a symphony and orchestra. I actually learned this because as a part of college, I had to take music appreciation, and it actually explained the difference between an ensemble, an orchestra, and a symphony. And then there was something else as well. But it explained the difference between all of them. I don't remember the difference. I think one has string instruments as well, one doesn't. I think it's an orchestra that has string instruments like cellos and violins and things of that nature. Speaking of which, don't get me started on string instruments. I don't know any string instrument players. Even at the bigger schools that I knew about, they didn't even have string instruments. However, schools in other states had string instruments, which was interesting. However, I don't think I would want to know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. In my head, string instruments seem like they would be pompous people, but maybe they're not. I think the main reason our school didn't have, or most schools don't have, string instruments is because most kids who are in the band are renting their instruments, or at least that's how it was in my school. We rented our sousaphones. Everybody else pretty much owned their own like instruments, but if you were percussion or tuba, anybody else? I think that's pretty much it. If you were percussion or tuba, you rented your instrument. Now, if you're any section in the band, you can rent your instrument. Like, it didn't really matter. It's just that the sheer cost of a tuba or a sousaphone, because they're so stinking big, they typically cost more. Like, a basic tuba or sousaphone costs more than a basic flute. And it kind of makes sense. The thing is massive. However, if you want to get like expensive or intricate with your instruments, you can. Like, there's this like one of the coolest instruments I've seen, at least in a while, was this blacked out bari sax, and oh my gosh, that thing looked amazing. It even sounded nice too. Like, I really just love low bassy volumes. What volumes? Sounds. And so, of course, I'm gonna like the low bari sax. Plus, the people who play the bari saxes tend to be pretty cool people. Actually, my friend from school played bari sax. He also played tenor. But yep, he was one of, I think, 2 that were allowed to play in our school, because, again, it was one of those instruments you rented because nobody would actually buy their own. In my band, the guy that sits beside me just kicks me in the middle of the song, so I booted him with my steel toes. He told me he wanted to fight in the parking lot, and then ran away. What the hell? First of all, if you were in band and you're kicking anybody, especially their chair, you're a dick. Or can I say that on here? You're a douchebag. I think I can say dick. But here's the thing. Band is like one of those extracurricular activities, I guess similar to choir. Let's leave choir out of this. Where everybody's doing it because they just enjoy hanging out with their friends, or at least most people. There are some people who are doing it because they just really enjoy music. I was one of those kids who did it because I enjoyed playing the instrument, but then also my friends were there, right? Like, my friend from like elementary school also was in band, and so it's like, well, if he's there, I'm gonna be there. And then also some other kids in my neighborhood were also there, so I'm like, cool, we'll just all be in band together. And it was great. And like, from middle school to high school, we all just stayed in it. We kept making new friends every time, you know, different grade levels came up or people transferred in. It was great. It was awesome. It was a great experience. Oh jeez. And then like the band competitions were fun because you would get to meet people from other schools, and pretty much everybody says the same stuff. Woodwinds suck, don't care. And then whenever we say woodwinds suck, you'll see like a tenor saxophone or a bari sax, like, you pass. You pass. We'll let you go. Oh, speaking of low woodwinds, I went to I remember in high school, went to a band competition, and there was an oboe player, and I was like, don't care. I don't care how big of a douchebag you may or may not be. Automatic pass. Okay, you are like one of the lowest of the lowest woodwinds. You get a pass. Okay, well, no matter whatever anyone else around you in woodwinds do, you get a pass because you were like one of the ultimate low woodwinds. Plus, again, lower instruments, you gotta give them a pass. You gotta give them a pass. It is what it is. This thing is struggling to get up the hills. I honestly thought there was gonna be more rocks in that field than we picked up. Also, I thought that was gonna take longer, but it really didn't, which is nice. I'm gonna spin back around, pick up those little rocks. And then once we get this field set, our goal will be to make money, because I think we're in debt again, if I'm not mistaken. We're always in debt on this channel. It's like, if you don't catch me on a stream where I'm in debt, it's probably because we're about to go right back into debt. It's probably because we just paid it off and we're about to get right back into it. It just is what it is. Always in debt. Ooh, we also need to lime this field. That's perfect because we do have some lime. I don't think we have a lot, so that's gonna have to be something I take note of. Also, we're gonna need a lime spreader because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to rent. Okay, perfect. I just thought about this. I have a mod, and one of the mods is, I think it's called enhanced fill requirements, or something like that, something to that nature. Good part with that is it allows me to use lime in a fertilizer spreader, and the reason it's not game breaking is because I looked it up in real life. You can use lime in a fertilizing spreader. You just would in real life have to clean it more often because the lime is not good for the parts of the fertilizing spreader. I think I'm actually just gonna put this in this warehouse just so we can have something in here so it's not completely dead space. Now the question is this gonna fit? I don't think it is. Is it? Yeah, of course it doesn't. Okay, so that may not work. We may have to put the baler in there. We may just get rid of it if I'm being honest. So I don't know what we're gonna do with this, and this is part of the thing I was talking about with dead space. We have that. We also have that space over there. Like, we have a decent chunk of just dead space. Now this space over here I could turn into like a little mini storage area. But I guess same thing technically with this area that I'm backing over into. We could turn it into a how do you say, not how do you say, we could turn it into like a garage or something, or put like a little shed, so that way all of our stuff we can just put under it in like one section, instead of like just having our tractors outside in front of this, or having our plow and our seeder over there. Like, have a designated place for things. But at the same time, it's not a big issue that we just leave it like this, you know? Not a massive issue. And actually, I think what I'm gonna do is, whenever we purchase a fertilizing spreader, we'll put it in there. Also, I can put the baler alongside that building. The question is where I'm gonna put the tedder. And the tedder I could probably put back over there, because we're also gonna need a windrow. Blowheed told me that we would need a windrower, so a windrower is gonna need to go over here somewhere too. Okay, there's a lot of equipment we need to buy, which is good because again, we're starting to get to that busy section. Like, we're in like the prep phase before we really start getting busy and start making a lot of money, which is good. Because this field's ready, field 28 is ready. We also have field 30 and 31 that are growing with grass, so we'll be able to have a lot of silage, a lot of hay, which is great. That means more money, meaning we can level up, not level up, but I guess technically in a way level up, get more equipment for our fields, and so that's good. That's good. It's gonna take us some time, but that is really, really good. And so right now we're heading over to the shop to get a fertilizer. Well, we're gonna get a fertilizing spreader, and we're gonna try to fill it with lime. Hopefully that mod that we have, that we haven't used, by the way, because that's the weird part. Even in my offline save, I have the enhanced fill type, I think that's what it's called, the enhanced fill type mod that allows you to put lime in a fertilizer spreader, and I think vice versa. But the problem is I never, speak of the devil, he shall appear. How are you, Blowheed? I was just explaining to County essentially what we got going on. I still have to, we're in debt also, which is commonplace for us. I think we're 90k in debt. I think it is what it is. But we're about to get the, what do you call it? The wheat field going. We got a lime. Speaking of which, is the lime similar to fertilizing in the sense that I have to leave it on the field, sleep, and then get to work? Or can I just put lime on the field and keep going? Like, can I put lime on the field and then plant, or how does that work? Let's see, fertilizing spreader. We'll go ahead and get this one. We will lease it. That is expensive. If I'm honest, don't do lime, but you put lime down first. Got it. I do lime just, you wanna know the reason I do lime? Because it's difficult. Because it's difficult. Then cultivate, then plant. Okay, so lime, cultivate, plant. Got it. Ooh, how much is this? 2,000 liters? Ooh, we'll just take one because I know we have some left in storage. Okay, and hopefully the enhanced field type allows me, hopefully the mod allows me to put the lime in this thing. Otherwise that mod will be borderline useless. So let's see. Okay. You see, yeah, I wish my farm did lime. Rocks is enough with our big... Yeah, rocks are so stinking annoying. If there was one thing I had to turn off, it would be rocks. Because you don't even get paid for dealing with them. Okay, hold up. Let me do this. Pick it up. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, let me open the cover. Oh, wrong thing. Dagnabbit. Open the cover. Uh-oh. I don't think it's gonna allow me to do it. You can mash them in a rock crusher and sell them. Yeah, and that's what I have on my thing. That's about it. It does say they're not really worth anything. You can sell an entire bin of them, like an entire machine of them, and only make like, what, $100? Dang it, I thought the mod would allow me to use this stupid thing. Oh man, that really sucks. That sucks. I thought the mod was gonna allow me to use this thing to fill. It said enhanced fill type. I think I misunderstood. Well, that sucks. I think I'm gonna uninstall that mod then. Let's see, but it's not worth much. I dumped them in the river. What the hell? Okay, hold up. I need to see what the heck this mod is that I have installed, because I have it for the one purpose that I thought it was going to allow me to use lime in my fertilizing spreaders, but it turns out that's not the stinking case. Where is it? Here it is. Enhanced fill type categories. This mod enhances the available fill types of the respective categories. Lime added to manure spreaders, fertilized spreaders, auger wagons, and water is added to slurry. So I'm technically using a fertilizer spreader, so by that logic it should work. Otherwise this mod is stinky poo poo. That's annoying. That is annoying, and I don't know how we're going to yeah, it kind of seems like it should work. Dang doo-doo for sure. It really sucks. And the worst part is I have to do it. Like, which means I gotta take out a bigger loan since this thing does not work. That sucks. Alright. Why? It said added to this. Why would... It seems pretty self-explanatory to me that it should work. Like, there's nothing... Alright. Okay. Alright. What was even the point then? Like, what does it mean? So the manure spreaders can now use lime? That... Okay, so you... Wait. Excuse me? So... I don't know why it won't work regardless. Lime is powder, it should spread, and that's the way I've always figured that should be how that works. So they made it to where it now works with the manure spreaders at 8 meters wide, but the thing is, if I'm doing that, I might as well use this one that does 12 to 18 meters. and water has been added to slurry tanks. So the mod works, just not in the fertilizer spreaders like it said. The one area where I need it. And that cost gets the 42 meter one. Yeah. Also, we do need to get rollers for grass. Wait, is this the... Wait, why is this roller different than the roller that we needed for the grassland? Because if you look at the grassland section... Oh, nope. Wait. Oh, here. This is the one they show us. It's specifically a grass roller. Interesting. I don't really understand it, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? Let's see. You need to roll everything you plant. Everything? So if everything I plant, it automatically adds the double fertilization. Here's the problem with that. About the big roller, it's worth it as you need to roll your fields. But the problem the problem I have with that, what is this? Oh, that's kind of neat. The problem I have with that is that if my seeder, this one, has a fertilizer on it, whenever I go to plant, it's automatically going to add at least one fertilizing state. I'm not sure if it's 2 or not, depending on what's left after. It's been a while since I've done wheat. But the roll is your yield bonus, not the fertilizing state. How much does it add for a yield bonus? I thought it added a fertilizing state. So it doesn't add a fertilizing state? That's interesting. What was I was here for fertilizer. We need to do that. I'm standing here. I guess we'll go ahead and get this one. And we'll go ahead and get the spreading disc. How much to lease this? Not enough money to lease. Of course it's not. Oh, that's so freaking frustrating. Okay. Return that one. We also need to... Wow, we're even more in debt. That's great. Let's just take out 110k. See, now I'm pissed because 100. Alright, spreading this. Go ahead and lease it for that much, so we didn't need that much. I'll keep the money for now. Let's see, the field roller adds yield. You must roll after you plant. Okay, I know that. Or at least the, because you told me about rolling after the plant. It adds yield. Do we know how much yield it adds? Also, is it possible to get over 100% on the field yield? Like, I know that probably sounds weird, but is there a way to get like 105? I don't know. Yield, or is it just capped at 100%? We got a long way to travel back. We've wasted so much money. Again, good part is the windmill. The windmill is our saving grace as far as the reason why we're able, excuse me, to level up so much. And actually, in my offline save, I might save up for a giant windmill just to generate more money. Maybe, possibly, I'm not sure. Let's see. When it comes to things you need, take the loan. Oh, some planters can cultivate, plant, and fertilize at the same time. That's worth going in debt. Oh, whoa, my turn. That's worth going in debt for, as it will save you in the long run. And that is a good point. Having equipment that is multi-purpose is definitely useful. Like the plow you talked me into getting into, which I'm so stinking glad I have. That allows us to plow, but it's really a subsoiler, but who cares? It does what it needs to do. I don't think this 2,000 liters is gonna be enough. lime, but I think I have like 750 in storage. So we'll get that out. And I've had it in storage since like early on in this game. So we'll go ahead and get that out. Also, the goats are annoying they're annoying. The fact that their goat's milk just gets in the way, and it's really useless in my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see, honey. I was gonna say, I thought we had some lime in here. There it is. Round the outside, round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Oh, it won't let me pick it up for some reason. There it is. That's a weird bug that I have to like disconnect my thing and then reconnect it to get it to work. Because I've been doing that a lot. Let's see. Stay on the edge. I think that's just a quirky little thing. I'm not so glad that I have to do that, but it is kind of neat. And I don't mind doing it. It's sort of driving off the edge thing. Let's see. Activate steering assist. Ooh, this won't take us too long. We'll just go. Let's see. You said they're cute but annoying. Yeah, the goats. Yeah, the goat's milk is not even really that profitable for us. Let's see. Well, it's 3,000 per 1,000 liters, so it's not terrible. But the problem is, it takes them forever to generate enough goat milk. And so the question would be, should I get rid of the sheep and then have nothing but goats? But the double problem, and that I know will be a problem, is the fact that there's no selling point for wool bothers the living shit out of me. Oh, the time-saving stock check? I love this mod. I think this is the first mod I got, because I discovered it late in. First of all, I started FS22 in like June or July or something like that. I think it was June, and like halfway through, I think in like early July, I found it. Yeah, time-saving stock check. It is amazing. I love this mod. They had it in FS22. I don't think it was the same name, but the same exact concept. I love this mod. It shows everything you have on your farm. Now your farm is massive, so it might be, there's going to be a lot more stuff here, and it might be a little bit hard to see, but the fact that the stuff you really want to sell is color coded, really nice. It even tells you where, and then if you press the show storages button, which for me is square, it shows you everywhere you have this stuff located. So if you have stuff stored, see, we have some in our large storage unit, but we also have some in pallets in front of the honey section. And then you could do value at all stations, and it pulls up all the stations you could sell it at. So for example, silage has an issue. I wouldn't say an issue, but if you take it to biogas has a cap on how much it can take. But the animal dealer does not. So if you go to the biogas place just because you're trying to make as much money as possible, fine, go there, but as soon as it's capped out, just pick it up and take it over to the animal dealer, where they're usually the most, like the animal dealer usually gives you the most money, but if they don't, they're like second, and they don't have a cap on you know, the amount of stuff. I don't think this lime is gonna. We're gonna need more lime than this, I think. Probably. There goes the fog again. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam, oh, Black Betty. You sell most of your stuff to the farmer's market. I'm assuming you have a bunch of like crops then. Let me just go straight on through that. And then turn this way slightly, just so we can line it up. We can line it up. Turn this way. Let's see, it's across the street from our farm. Ah, you gotta love convenience. That is also the reason why we're gonna put our tailor shop directly on our farm as well. Just because as far as producing our stuff and having it right there and we can store it, nice. Also, what's that little, the blue double back on itself right there, which is interesting. Never seen that before. Silage and oil is what we make silages, my friend. Do you guys use bunker silos? Or I'm assuming no. You guys use that setup you were telling me about, which we're gonna get to that setup eventually. We will work our way up to that, but that's like a luxury rich man silage operation for us. Actually, we switched to bunkers. Ooh, I hate bunkers. I hate the process with bunkers. I'm traumatized from doing it in FS22, and the reason I hate bunkers is because in FS22 I kept having the issue, which I figured out. I figured out how to get around it, but the issue to where the tarp would not get off the stinking thing. Like whenever I would uncover it, it wouldn't uncover everything, and I could not get that tarp off. I figured it out eventually by always having like a little bucket or something that could come, and as soon as you touch it near the tarp, it would instantly pull the tarp off. But the thing was, I was using a forge wagon or something to get it off, and it was annoying. But also, I used a sort of weird, after switching from the forge wagon, I switched to, hold up, please tell me they have it in this game. There's this really cool silo filler thing that they had in FS22, conveyor belt. They don't have it? What? No. What? Anyway, it looked like this, but on the very end it was like red and yellow, but on this end it had a section that was very open-ended and sort of circular, almost like a can or a paper towel roll, and it could pick up the stuff from the ground and still empty. Oh geez, I tabbed out. And still dispense it from the end. Why is this thing so freaking long? Pause. Who the heck are you trying to reach, the Queen of England with this thing? But the end could pick up stuff from the ground. Like you didn't have to dump it into the chute. It would just pick it up straight from the ground, and then from that end dump it out. And I would use that to fill up trailers and stuff. It was so nice. Like, okay, like it looked similar to this, but this end down here, actually, okay, you see how this thing has like this little part that wants you to dump it over top? That little black tarp in this metal piece wasn't there. And so it would just pick up straight from the ground. And it was nice. I loved it. I loved it. But it doesn't seem like that's a thing in this one, which bothers me. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's see, you said we have bunker silos with a forge pickup, so yeah, you're doing it the way I was doing it. Pull trailer up beside the bunker, it fills in a few seconds. Lizard makes a forge pickup for tractors, easiest way to fill trailers. See, that's what I need to use. Because bunker silos are just nice and easier to deal with. The transportation, well, especially if you have a bigger tractor. Let me preface. If you're going on like a larger farm setup, bunker silos are the way to go. They're just nice, they're convenient. The only thing that sucks about, we're already out. Oh my gosh, see, I knew we weren't gonna have enough. Let's see, that took, let's see, about 2,000 down and back. We're probably gonna need another 2,000. Got it. Big bags, we need lime. Oh, this stuff might cost 450. That's nice. That's nice. Black Betty got a job. Bam, bam. It makes a forge pickup for tractors. Easiest way to fill trailers. Works faster and uses any trailer. That's actually really convenient. Lizard products are, they're life-saving. I'm still waiting for some of these mods. I feel like they're drip feeding us some of the mods, like we're hamsters. But I don't even know which mod I'm waiting for. Let me put it that way. Like, I don't know. I want more mods, but I don't know which mods I want. Ooh, actually, no, I do. Vehicles. I want a truck, because right now, the only trucks they have, which bothers me, a little tiny bit. The closest thing that looks similar to what I had in FS22, as far as a truck that can do it all, would be something like the Lizard Dragon or the CV series. But essentially what would happen is this back piece would be able to detach, which was really cool. and you could switch it out for different trailers or a barrel or something like that. And it was really, really cool, really, really nice. And I'm trying to think, let's see, there's a oh, here it is. The changing system, it sort of worked like this. So how these have like their little stands and stuff under them, your truck would bag under it, drop it down, and it was cool. It was cool. Let's see, county sheep are good to make money if you have a lot of them. I have 71 sheep. If you're on PC, you can get Chevy or GMC truck mods. Okay, I need to look into that because I might have missed some. Because I've actually been looking for some, decent truck mods. But again, I probably have been overlooking it. Ford. You got Ford F-250, boy. I think it's a weird commercial. Hey, I haven't said anything in a while. Okay, thanks, guy. You know, it never dawned on me the process of setting up wheat and how long it takes. Also, with a field that big, we might need to progress to a bigger tractor. That's something we're gonna have to do eventually. I might as well go ahead and get some more lime while I'm over here, just in case, so we don't have to come back. And whatever we don't use, we'll just unload it into our storage thing, because I do not want to be driving back over here. It would be nice if we could turn the rocks we crushed, if we could turn those into lime. That would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah. But we can't do that. At least I don't think so. Well, there's probably a mod. No. There is a production facility that turns stone into, I think, cement, actually. It's probably not lime. But who knows? We got a lot to do. Okay, we gotta finish this wheat field, which the only reason it's taking so long is because we have smaller equipment. Eventually, we're gonna have to sell this white tractor, get a large tractor, so that we can start dealing with some of the more heavy-duty equipment. But actually, no, we do not. No, we do not. Because in fairness, plowing that field did not take very long. And getting the rocks off it also did not take very long. The part that's taking us so long is that we have to keep stopping to go refill, which we have to drive to it. So eventually, we're going to get our own lime spreader, which sucks, but we'll get our own lime spreader. We're going to have to get a roller, which I need to look into, and that's on my notes, which, guess what, is still not near me again. But I actually did write the notes down and update them and look at them after yesterday's stream. And we have 4 things to take care of. We got to take care of this dead space, which I've been thinking about, but I don't really know what to do with it yet. We got to deal with the dead space. We got to set up the wheat, which we're doing. The grass, which is synchronized, which we're doing. And those 2 aren't even included in the 4 things that we got to do. But it was dead space. This seems like a truck for you. Oh, driving this thing? It pretty much is. It pretty much is. And I'm wondering if I actually want to sell it or if I'm just going to have 3 tractors. Actually, timeout. Now that you said it, oh, you posted a link, you posted it in Discord or in... Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys saw the meme I posted in our Discord. I posted, I think, 2 so far. Let me check the YouTube chat. Well, I can't check it right now. Can I? I don't know if I can or can't. But I have been posting memes in our Discord. I'm going to start trying to use it a lot more often. But I have been busy. Can we turn on steering assist? Okay. Oh, we are off center all the way. I can post it in Discord. Okay. And I'll check it as soon as you post it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I can only post in general chat on Discord. Interesting. Let's see. You should be able to post everywhere. Oh, it's probably because it's a link. I do know that is a setting I think I was messing around with, but I do see it. Let's see, you said the truck. Let's see. Ooh. 2020 Chevy Silverado High Country. Yeah, this is more like the truck I would actually use in game. Now, the only difference between this truck and the truck I was using in FS22 is in FS22 that the bed of the truck was interchangeable. Like you could change it out for like a tanker if you need to fill water or milk or fuel, or you could switch it out to a little bed that could hold what do you call it? Jeez. It could hold like fertilizer, it could hold hay, it could hold like, it was almost like a forage wagon, not a forage wagon, but a trailer in the sense that it could carry different stuff. And all you had to do was just switch out the beds, which was really nice. Also, I'm realizing it might be quicker to spread this stuff as we're going downhill, because I'm willing to bet if we go uphill, we're probably going to be going slower than 11 miles per hour, which means we're wasting more product. But that's neither here nor there. Done. Also, now I'm thinking about it, the reason I'm still have like lime and stuff on is not necessary, but it is one more thing that we have to do. And one more thing that we have to do does slow us down, which makes us think. And since it's making us think, it makes us have to buy different equipment. Since it makes us have to buy different equipment, we have to save a bit more. We have to play slightly different. It also gives us more stuff to do. It makes the game more complicated. And I kind of like it. Like, it's making the game more complicated, but it's not making it annoying. You know? Like, the only thing that I think is annoying, in my opinion. I'm so glad I went ahead and bought that extra line. That was so nice. Glad I did that. Let's see. Oh, we still got we got multiple sections we still need to get. Got it. Spinning them back around. Turn the ship around. I don't know the words to that song. Then again, I don't know the words to a lot of songs. Well, I know like a few of the words, but not enough of the words to matter. I'm like, I can sort of see where I need to go, so I need to go to that section in between up there. Right in between my old tire marks. Got it. Noted. So we're gonna start turning. And we're just gonna do just like this. So if we just keep going straight, we're about to run out of lime, actually. Okay, now we're just gonna get the section up there by our tractor, and then we'll unload this and probably have the same amount in storage that we had in storage before. We had 766 before, and once we complete this section, we'll probably have the same amount. Well, nah, we'll have more. We'll have more for sure. We just gotta finish that tiny little section right there. And I'll probably let the AI plant. Of course, I got it on my tractor, but everything should be taken care of. Good. That is that's a decent size field, I think, which should help us out a lot. And then we're gonna save the grass for the next harvest. Let's see, what's my unload button? Is it my 11? I think it's my 11 button. Is it gonna unload on the left or the right? Oh, what did I hit? Are they really that tall? They're barely that tall. Oh wait, how do I unload this? Is it 9? There it goes. Cool, cool, cool. Good part is, because it is leased, I don't have to worry about taking it anywhere. I can just return it, which is good. Return. Okay, so done with that. The field is taken care of. We'll switch to this guy. Okay, so righto. Also, I realized I had it on grass earlier. We need this on wheat, so I'm kind of glad we did mess that up. Let's see. Turning to this. I hate that it keeps wanting to default to up down first. Start with headland. we should go ahead and get going here. Where are you going, sir? Why right there? Are you able to put fertilizer on the grass when it is ready to harvest? Not when it's ready to harvest, no, but if it's already planted. So for example, the grass that I have, so field 27, 28, I cannot put fertilizer on it because it is already ready to harvest. However, field 30 and 31, which I planted on last stream, I can still put fertilizer on it because it has one more month before it is fully ready to harvest. So that's sort of how it goes. Let's switch back to, where's my other tractor? Okay. My gosh, we're gonna have to, how much is this tractor? Because I don't think it's gonna be worth it to sell. Let's see, we don't get 8K from this, so yeah, I might as well keep this tractor and we'll just end up with 3 tractors. For what reason? I don't know. I couldn't tell you in a million years. Also with that leased money, we might as well go ahead and repair this thing. Let's see. Fill this up, we'll repair it, and then we will hang out, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Okay, I'm an idiot. No, you're not an idiot. Because honestly, I've done this. I did the same thing when I first started. I did that by accident, thinking that, hey, it's done. Like, let me go ahead and do it since there's not a fertilizing state on it. And like when I thought about it, it's like it makes sense as to why you can't do it. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Actually, I could put this tractor in there. It wouldn't be necessary for me to put this tractor in there, but I can. Just, oh, I can't. It is too big. Ha 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 ha. Crap. Again, we just have so much dead space. Like if I get rid of that shed, what am I gonna put there? It's like it. Also, it's kind of tiny in the grand scheme of things, so probably not super useful anyway. Let's see. That's what she said. Don't we all wish that would they would say that more often? That would be so glorious. Wait, can we turn these lights on? Oh my gosh. You can turn the lights on. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now I'm making myself a little dizzy. I'm gonna stop doing that. Cool. Also, okay, so that is borderline dead space for us, right? If we go over here, because I just realized we could actually get into these. What the heck is the point of these? I don't understand. Like, you can open them, you can go in them, you can turn on the lights and everything. I don't really understand. Are we as tall as this thing? No, we're not. We're not. But like, what can we put in here? Like, I don't understand. Like, it looks cool, actually. Like, it was kind of neat, but I don't know what's the point. Also, I like how the cupboard, oh, okay, if you look here, the curtains from right here, we can't see them, but like if we open it from the inside, you can't see those curtains. That's super cool. That's super cool. You can't see those curtains, so from the inside out, it's like one-way curtains. That's really neat. That's neat. Let's see. I'm speeding up my field in my MacDon. Everybody's switching to MacDon. MacDon is life. Now that, oh, I thought I closed this. Did I not close this? Thought I closed it. Now that we have MacDon, everything's super nice. Okay, one cool thing we could use with these little sheds and things, we could store stuff in it. What? I don't know. You don't use oh yeah, you don't use MacDon because you have this giant freaking monstrosity of a farm where you don't F with MacDon. Yeah. That's because your farm is massive. You're a server farmer. Your farm is so stinking big. Oh, can we hop up there? Hold up. Why is this a thing that I do? Wait, the little gas nozzles go in here? That's kind of neat. Fuel nozzle, like I said, you should say. Can I hop? Oh, wait. We're riding it. Oh, yep, oh, we got it. Okay. Can we make the jump? Okay. Come on. Ah, God! Dagnabbit. Okay, hold up. Okay. Hop. Okay. Here we go. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna look down. We're gonna try to get as. Got it. Look at that. Yes. king of the world. Look at that. Gotta take a picture. Gotta take a picture. Look at that visage. Why is it necessary for me to take all these pictures? I don't know. It's not. Am I gonna do it though? For sure. Hold up. Let's get like an aerial view. Hold up. This is as far as we can zoom out? Okay, as far as we can zoom out. Let's get like right about there. Making memories. Let's see. Building roofs. Wait, whoa. Dude, I play parking parkour on our server. Gotta leave everything parked in the most random spots. Building roofs are biased. I was like, yeah, jumping on top of these things. I don't know why. That would be a cool little thing they could add. It would probably take some time to actually add it into this game. But parkour. Have like a park long to add, considering if you do the what do you call them? The collectibles things. Did I do the collectibles for this map? I'm not sure if I did or did not do the collectibles for this map. If I did, dang it. But if we didn't, I'm gonna do that offline and get some more money for this server. I mean, for the save. Let him do his thing. Let's see. Building for the best. No, get a combine up there. What? How would you get a combine up there? Let's see. Could we do it? It might be possible, actually. We would just need to find a little section where we could glitch it out just a little bit. Okay, so that's okay. That's pretty straight. Is there a spot? Well, definitely on the backside. Actually, if we use another vehicle, we could easily do it. Especially like our little where's that vehicle? This thing. If we use this thing and probably, yeah, we could use this as a little boost and maybe get it on top of that fuel tanker, and then once you get on top of the fuel tanker, get into the building. Shouldn't be too hard. See, this is dead space. We have this space here. Use bales of vehicle. Oh yeah, also we could use bales, of which we have plenty of. But this is dead space, and I don't know what we're gonna put here. We just end up, we have so much space now. Like, I really want to get rid of this. Ooh, look, is that corn? Oh, look, vines. But the thing is, can we pick that corn up? Or maybe these are like, I don't know what this for. I don't know, I guess it's not necessary for us to deal with the extra space, and we'll just deal with that when we can. Let's check on him. Is he fertilizing at the same time? Oh, it's already been double fertilized? What? How's it already been double fertilized? Oh, that's why. The guy we picked it up from, the field was already, that's a double-ended dilly for the farm lady. That is the weirdest double-ended dilly for the farm lady. That is gonna be a phrase. Double-ended dilly. That's just gonna be something we're just gonna have to say whenever there's a newcomer. Just bring it up in random conversation. Have you seen the double-ended dilly? And they're gonna be so freaking lost and not have a single clue what we're talking about. And then we're gonna have to run all the way up to it and show them. This is the double-ended dilly for the farm lady. Circa 2024? When did we start this save? 24? Yeah. 2024. Well, it couldn't have been 23. It doesn't make any sense. Can we go through this? Oh, we can go through that. Can we cook this? Wait, can we open this? We can't open this. Okay. Cannot. We're gonna have to, okay. Let me think. While he's doing the field, what else can I do? I need to stop running around. We have a whole vehicle for this. Also, another problem I have with vehicles, the shed dilly. The other problem I have with vehicles this tiny is they're neat, but like I don't think I would ever buy them. Like for example, it clearly has like 2 straps, so we could, like, if we needed to put like small logs from like a tree, we could cut them down enough and get them, you know, to fit in this, right? The problem is, one, I don't see myself cutting down trees that often, and 2, once you do cut down the tree, it's probably not going to grow back for you to use it again. And then if you are cutting down the tree, it's going to take you forever to cut down the tree and then actually use the daggum thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you got to cut it into very small things. I'd try that IRL, but not for a farm vehicle. You need the mod of this that has like 140 horsepower. It's hilarious. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, there's something like this vehicle in Forza Horizon 5. I also think in Forza Horizon 4. That's like this, and you can kit it out and it moves really, really fast. And this vehicle is nice. It's just, for a farm vehicle, it's like, what's the point? Also, goats, something else we need to look into. What's the point? Like, if goats only produce goat milk, okay, if goats can only produce goat milk, they're pointless to us. If they're producing wool and goat milk, the question I'm concerned with is what percentage of wool that the goats produce when compared to the wool that the sheep produce. So let's say the sheep produce, I don't know, 100 liters a day, like for one sheep. That's probably insane, I don't really know. Let's say one sheep produces 100 liters of wool per day. If I use a goat, how much wool, if any at all, does the goat produce? And I would think not. I don't think goats produce wool. And so if all they produce is goat milk, we don't necessarily need goat milk, so we will probably sell them. Also, with now that I'm thinking about it, with the dead space, we need to put chickens somewhere. And I think we were either going to put the chickens over here, which fills in this dead space nicely, or we were going to delete these 2 buildings and put the chickens over here a little bit more out of the way. So like IRL, goats make some of the nicest fabrics, like cashmere. Every time I hear the word cashmere, I think of a stinking sweater. But I don't know if Farm Sim does that. And that's the thing, you never know. You never know what Farm Sim be doing. Let's see. Okay. So, one thing we needed to fill in our dead space, eventually we're going to get chickens, which chickens are cheap. Even their setup is kind of cheap. But we're definitely going to get this one since it can hold 360. Problem is we kind of want, you know, the thing to go in grass. That's just sort of how that works. So we would need it to sort of angle itself like this, almost, something like that. Something like that. So that way the eggs are, the problem is it's going to be too close to the street, which is an issue. Not a massive one, but one nonetheless. And then you could easily fill it up, so that would fill in that dead space. Oh, let the sun beat down upon my head, stars to fill me dreams. I am a traveler of both time and space to be where I have... I'm assuming they're pronouncing that bean, because it sounds like it's supposed to be a song. Led Zeppelin. I haven't heard a Led Zeppelin song since I was in middle school. I really don't know that many Led Zeppelin songs. Actually, let me rephrase. I don't know any Led Zeppelin songs. Let me rephrase. I don't know many songs in general. And the thing is, I've probably heard multiple Led Zeppelin songs, but I haven't realized that they're Led Zeppelin. To me, it's almost the equivalent. Like, I have this issue where I will see somebody's face and they'll be like, do you know this actor or actress? And I'm like, I may have heard the name before, but I don't know what they look like, or I will see a picture of them but not know the name. So for example, it took me the longest to like put Benedict Cumberbatch and his face together to like realize that's him. Let's see, Stairway to Heaven. Oh, that's Led Zeppelin? Okay, well see, that proves my point right there. There are songs that I know that, okay, so that's Led Zeppelin. Didn't know that. Well, now I know. Are these rocks? Anywho, yeah, so we'll put the chicken farm here just because it's not too far. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I forgot what I figured out last stream. We are not going to put the chicken farm there. We are not. We're going to put it down here. The reason being is because if we move this tractor out of the way, especially since now we're going to have to come this direction to bale everything anyway, it benefits us to take this and put it near the goats. And so we could have something like this, and we'll just need to move it slightly forward so that way once we do pick up our bales, we can still drive along this edge to circle out, you know, still use our shortcut. But we could put it something like that, have plenty of room, you know, still pick up stuff, and if we need to put the eggs in storage, we could easily put it in storage. So this is actually where the chickens are gonna go. Chickens are gonna go here. Plus it's, you know, not too out of the way. Yo, do you use the N-word with other blacks? One of my besties is an Irish Jamaican and told me I have an N-word pass and say I've never said it. Peace. Oh, he left? Ooh. Oh, didn't even realize he was leaving. I don't know how I missed that. We'll see you, County. Good night. Do I use? Yes, I do. Often? I use it as more of saying they're stupid. Not like it's saying they're stupid. Like, if someone says something that's like really weird, or like, for example, what you said earlier about the shed, Dilly, normally I would say, nigga, what? Like, I would say that. That's probably the closest. That's probably the most often way I would use that word. I'm not sure what you would call that. Like when you're, it's not really excited. I guess it's confusion. But I'm pretty sure there's some English major out there that knows the exact textbook definition of like what that is called. But we'll put the chicken farm there. We will put the tailor shop, which should be down here. Oh, wrong thing. This one. Well, not this one specifically, but we'll put this one, which is a bit smaller, over here. Oh, this one loads on both sides. We don't want the one that's on both sides. We want this one that stacks everything out on one side, just like this. And so we'll put this one here. So that completes that section. So we'll have this one here, we'll have the chickens down there, and then we really just need to figure out what the heck we're gonna do with that thing, and then this space here. I really don't know. What I could do is put like I was about to say a tiny little shed, and that is freaking massive. I use this in my offline save. Definitely use this in my offline save. Still too big though. What is this? Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's girthy. Okay, these are starting to get more and more expensive. Let's see, you said it's just odd to me that black people hate that word but use it as a general greeting to each other, like it's so shameful to say, but it's cool for black to say. I've never felt the need to say the word. It isn't part of my vocab, and even if I was trying to hurt someone's feelings, wait, that word wouldn't be it. That's a good shed. The girthy one. The girthy one. Wait, which one was the girthy one? This one. Wait, not that one. This one. Here's my thing. I don't ever actually take offense to the word. One thing my parents and my grandparents told me is that if someone is using that word to make you angry, they have probably already lost the argument, because if they resort to using that word 9 times out of 10, that's all they have, right? The one time I think I got somewhat offended by someone calling me a racial slur is that they called me a spear chucker. But the thing was, I was so taken aback by it, and it was so like unique, like the slur was so unique, that I was actually impressed and sort of like I couldn't help but laugh. Like I didn't know how to respond to it. And so I was like, even though that's racist, that's funny. Like another one I heard like a while back, I think it was early, it was either earlier this week or last week, and it was on Instagram, and the dude says he refers to people to his ignorant black friends as knuckle draggers. And I was like, that is so freaking racist, but funny. And he was explaining how, like, well, if the person doesn't get it, they're clearly stupid, which double enforces the fact that it was funny. It was funny. But to me, I don't take offense to the word, because again, if someone's trying to offend me and that's the word that they use, they've already lost the argument. And so genuinely, for me, it does not offend me. And typically, if someone says it, the only time in my life it's gotten a reaction out of me is a kid was fouling me in basketball. And he was this Italian kid, just transferred in. He kept fouling me. And at the time, I was really good at basketball. So playing in PE, kids suck, but he kept fouling me. I'm like, dude, can you just chill? Like, I'm just shooting. Like, stop fouling me. He kept doing it. Well, I'm genuinely pissed at this point. He hasn't said anything like vulgar, racist, or anything at this point. I'm just freaking irritated because he keeps fouling me. And then at some point, I kept complaining about it. And I think he said, shut up, you effing N-word. And at that point, I was like, perfect. I have a reason to hit you. It wasn't that he said it and that the word made me mad. It's just in my head, I know, hey, the school isn't going to get, like, I'm not going to get punished by the school for beating this kid up because it's a racial slur. And so I'm protected now. And like, I've held, like, everybody's seen me. We've been here. He's been fouling me the whole time. I've been cool. I haven't done anything to provoke him, but he said that. It's like, cool. So now when I fight him, it's warranted under the eye of the school. I don't think it's warranted in general, but it gave me an excuse. And of course I'm gonna take an excuse to hit the kid who's been fouling me the whole freaking time. Because it's like, I gotta go to practice after school. You don't, kid. Stop. Just stop hitting me. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see, I missed a lot. Yeah, anyone who uses racial slurs shows more against the person saying it. I kind of agree. Like natives, I call snowboarders knuckle draggers and skiers two plankers. What the heck? I actually want to go snowboarding. I've never been snowboarding. I've never been to a place that constantly has snow. So, is he not done with that field yet? I'm not tripping. Jeez. This takes longer than expected. We're definitely gonna need a more powerful tractor. Hopefully, never mind, that's not gonna happen. I was about to say by this time in what, July on this game? I don't remember when, but whenever we do start to harvest again, we're gonna have a problem. Because I think the problem is it lays down seed relatively quickly, but the problem is going up and down the hill takes forever because it doesn't have the amount of power. Maybe. But I think that was just saying it was going 7 miles per hour. We'll see how fast it goes downhill. See, 7. Okay, so no, it's capping out about 7 or 8. So never mind. Never mind. Don't need to get a new tractor, which is good. We do need to repair this tractor though. You see, you said I would have hit him for that, but he's shown his true character. And that's worse than ass beating. Yeah. I've been skiing twice. Wait, I've been a skier since I was 2. I prefer it over snowboarding. Can do both though. Turn your lines to go across the hill. So, oh yeah, to go this way. How do you do that, by the way? Hold up, because I've always thought about that. Let me get into. Well, whatever, I'll figure it out after. But I'm assuming if I do steering assist. Is there not a way to orient the direction they go? in your AI. Because I know you can do up, down. Maybe I need to actually be on a field for it to work. Maybe I need to actually be on a field. Steering assist, yes. AI, no. Okay, so it is in steering assist. Okay. So let me back up and see. Because yes, for steering assist that'd be nice. For the AI, they're weird. Let's see, if we were to unfold and just, let's say, put it right there. You get steering assist. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. What's going on? There it is. Right offset. Work direction. There it is. Where it says automatic. You can change it 5 degrees. I think I would rather go with 90-degree increments. I actually understand why it has 5-degree increments. I understand. So the headlands are the headlands. It doesn't really matter. But for the sake of that field, we needed about, what, 90 degrees, I think? Maybe? Maybe not 90. If we wanted to go, I don't know, 45 question mark? Yeah, that looks closer. Let's do 40. See what that looks like. Yeah, 40 would look good. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, noted. For steering assist, noted. The question is, it's also taking him a long time to actually do that field as far as planting. And considering how much we actually have to do with that field, because whenever, after harvesting, we would need to plow the field. We would need to... come on. I think we're just gonna need a bigger tractor. I think we're finally at the point in our journey where we're just gonna need to get a bigger tractor. Because we would need to plow the field. We would then possibly, maybe, need to lime the field. But after plowing, we would need to seed / fertilize the field. Well, actually, I think the main reason it's taking so long is the lime. I think the lime, even though he is taking a while, like, that's just true. He is taking a while. Is he done? Is he done? It's the whole field? Yeah, the whole field is wheat now, which is good. And we still have some fertilizer in there, which is good. Still got seeds too. I got the JD8RX 410 on our farm. Beast mode. Let's see, the RX is the one with the twin tracks, if I remember correctly. I'm saying the John Deere tractors are really good. Because the one I prefer is the 8R. So that's something else we gotta think about, is the tractors we need to get next. We're also gonna need more seeds for that thing. See, it also sucks that we're just so stinking far away from everything. Gee. Dear Lord. Maybe next month we'll have enough. I'm probably gonna do... okay, there's so many things I need to research. Trees. Tracks do make them turn on a dime. That is something. Okay, hold up. Okay, let me save just real quick. And then we need to look at... there's multiple things we need to look at. Thing number 1. I need to look at yield improvements. Rolling. How much does it... it doesn't tell us how much. Rolling vegetative. So it doesn't tell us how much. Okay, well that stinks. But that's fine. Let's see. But it's front steering now. A center point, which is nice. Wait, the 8RX is front steering? Oh no, the pivot point is the front. Actually, that is nice. Instead of the back. The back, whenever there's a back steering point on that thing, hold on, let me look at it just so. Because the back, I feel like, would be, although it would be useful. Wait, 8RX should be this one. Even though the 9RX is the beast. Which, okay, speaking of which, the main reason my FS22 I had the 8R was because it had both the front and the back capabilities as far as lifting stuff. The problem that I'm noticing now is, for example, this tractor. We have this tractor, we're using really the forks as a forklift or something of that nature. Front is better than the center, in my opinion. I agree. The center is weird. I don't know. The center, especially in this game, the center pivot point is kind of weird, and I don't really like it. I mean, it's nice and it's probably easy to manufacture, but it is what it is. But like for this thing, you know, we're using the front part. It's nice, it's great, it's perfect, right? But what I'm noticing is that we have not, to this date, ever once put something on the front of this tractor, right? You can lift the forks high and use the front hitch, but that's the, what am I using the front hitch for? Like that's the thing. Like I remember buying this thing and I wanted something to be able to, you know, to do everything, and that was the point of this. But I'm like, what do I even use the front hitch for? Because in FS22, originally the front hitch was something that was important to me because I needed it for the mower. Like that's the number one thing I needed it for. I needed to have a front piece and a back piece, right? But then eventually I upgraded to this thing, which I might do. Actually, I'm not gonna do again because we have the Macdon. It's used for plowing mostly. Oh yeah, to have a weight and hold weight out in front, which is and parking trailers and mowers. Oh yeah, because you can use. Oh, that's what you were explaining the last time. Wait, can you wait? Time out. Can you use the front of this to pull this? Is that what you're trying to tell me the last time I was struggling with this thing? That's not how that works, right? That's not how that works. Is it? No, stick the plow out front, seater on the back, and yes. Oh, so I can use the front to do this. And say, so your setup, you said seater on the back, plow on the front. Let me think about what that looks like. Come over here. I put the seater on the back. That just makes sense. Wait a minute. We can put this plow on the. You can put it on the front? Hold up. I need to see that. Hold up. If we can do that, that is going to be super beneficial for us. Also, I need to check on my animals real quick because I don't. Yeah, they're fed. And we don't have any production to worry about, which is great. Doubly great. Timeout. Is that how that works in real life? Probably not. Let me tilt that out of the way. I would think pushing a plow would be harder than let's see. This may not. Let's see how to push this way. There it goes. There it goes. There it is. Interesting. That's a little cheat code. And I see what you're saying. Put this on the front. This looks freaking hilarious. Wait, can I lower this down just a little bit? Can I get this in between it? Oh. We look like some weird insect. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Do this. And then, okay, we're gonna lift this up. Look at that. Okay, lift this up. Look at that. We're some weird looking insect. I don't know why. Front implements push your front into the ground. Good for traction. Noted. Because the front part is always the part that has push. So that's actually good. Okay, so actually now that you're saying that, oh wait, never mind. We still need a bigger tractor though. We still need a bigger tractor. The reason I think we're gonna need a bigger tractor, first let me just put this down for a second. Oh, wrong thing. Dagnabbit. Let me drive forward and put this over here. Okay. Let's see, turn this up, lower it down, go up to this, just like that. Okay, but I think we're gonna have a problem. It'll work, but the thing is, do we have the power? That's my problem. I know we can run it on the front and the back. The thing is, I don't think my tractor is strong enough. Because the tractor that we have is a Valtra. It has what, 270? 271. 271 as far as the horsepower it can deal with. And then this takes 140, which we could probably drop this. Yes, it will go slightly slower. How much is slightly? This takes, wow. I didn't realize this took so much horsepower. Oh, but we're using small. This takes 260. We'll go slightly slower. Target power. I'll probably just have to try and see how it works. That's 110 horsepower. Plus the other one makes it about 371. So about 100 horsepower. Yeah, but let's see what it looks like. I'm not going to try it on this field. I think I'm just going to try turning it on and seeing what it does. But not on the field, because I don't want to mess anything up. Let's lift this up. Worst can happen is it'll stop driving. That's fair. Round. Or actually, hold up. I can do it on this field. Here's what we can do. We'll save. Because it's almost time for us to get off this anyway. But we'll save. I'll put this on. Okay, and again, let's save. And then we'll test it and then just quit. Let me make sure autosave is not on. For the love of everything. It is not. Okay. Let's see. Right now it's moving fine. Even, despite having all this stuff on it, which is a very weird contraption. But let's see. Okay. Let's see, which one is which? Okay, this one will turn on and lower. This one is the front one. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Okay, we'll drop it down. We're moving at, let's see, how fast was this supposed to move? The other thing was moving at 7. This moves at about 11. So we would be moving at the slower pace of 7 miles per hour. Because the thing in the back moves at 7 miles per hour. Right? I think. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Okay. So 7 is what we're looking for. It is working. Interesting. So it works at 7 miles per hour. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the plan is we'll use this, but I'm also realizing there's gonna be a second issue. Because I have rocks turned on, we will not use them. We'll use the stone picker as our backup. So yeah, that's perfect. That actually works out. Sweet. Lift the cedar. Okay, drop the cedar. Wait, what am I saying? I don't know why I'm dropping anything. We're just quitting out of this so it doesn't save. But we are going to use the stone picker followed on the first one. So that way plow and stone pick at the same time. And actually we could just run we might be able to run the AI and just let him do that all as one thing. Maybe. It might cause some issues, so maybe not. And then we can go back and plant. which is going to be great. And actually, the stone picker, now that I think about it, the stone picker moves at 11 miles per hour. Right? Hold up. Where is it? Moves at 9 miles per hour. So we'll be going slightly faster than the person planting. So we can let the AI plant after we get a certain distance ahead. Oh, that's a great idea. That's fantastic. And actually, we can move the stone picker over here because we're only going to be using it on this field, which is just going to create more dead space for us, by the way. That's just going to create even more dead space. Because if we move the stone picker over there, we really don't need this section here. And so what am I going to use it for? I don't know. I have a flipping clue. I don't know. Because right now we have so much dead space. This stuff here we can get rid of. I don't know what we'd put there, but we can get rid of it. We have that section back there that will be dead space. Let's see. Y'all got to bounce, buddy. Catch the next one. All right, see you, man. This will be good. I love it. You're getting things sorted so good. Greenhouses. I just got rid of my stinking greenhouses. I don't want more greenhouses. I hate greenhouses. I don't hate them. I just don't want them. But I could. But yeah, we'll figure that out on the next one. Let's just go ahead and just we'll just stop there. We'll figure it out at some other point. And if anything, I'll start asking questions in the Discord and we'll go from there. Because it's been a long night. But we got a lot done. But yes, with that, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to follow us or join us on Discord, please do so. If you want to join me or follow me on other social media such as TikTok or Twitter, please do so. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything, but that does give us a lot of stuff to think about or do. It's like every time we do something, there's like an option, like, hey, we need to do this, or we can do this. And it like branches off into like 5 different directions. Like there's 5 different ways we can do this. How do we want to do this? And we pick that version, then it branches off and so on and so forth. Fallout Boy, what's up, dude? Okay, as is tradition, even though we're about to end stream right now, but you're joining right now, so I gotta ask, where are you from? As is tradition, Blowhead here is from Canada, and I think right now currently we have 4, it's either 3 or 4 people from Canada. We have 1 person from India, 1 person from the Philippines, 1 person from Oregon, 1 person from New York, 1 person from Arizona. Am I missing somewhere? 1 person from Australia. Now we have more people from like tons of places, but as far as the ones who are most consistent, USA, where in the USA? Oh, we also have 2 people from Alabama. Yeah, so 2 people from Alabama, 1 person from Oregon, 1 person. You're in New York, so you're the 2nd person from New York. Welcome, welcome. But I'm pretty sure you saw at least a decent amount of what we did and where we're going with this. But thank you for joining. If you want to subscribe, please do. My subscribers have a lot of input over where we go as far as the direction of this farm, and especially Blowheed here. He has been helping me sort of navigate what we're doing. Good night, Blow. He's been helping me navigate sort of what we can do. And also, he's a veteran. Like, he knows what the heck he's doing in this game. Especially since he actually has a server farm, so he, you know, tried a lot, has experimented with a lot of stuff, and so he has a lot of different ideas. We have a lot of stuff we're trying to do. For example, we have to get this really big baling equipment. We have to, yeah, he's definitely OG. He knows what he's doing. I think he probably started in, like, if I had to guess, Farming Simulator like 17 or something like that. But he has me sort of experience with Farming Simulator, and so he's been helping me out with that. But I also have a couple other, or a lot of, handful, however you want to say it, a bunch of other people who will stop by who also play Farming Simulator, who they sort of talk us through certain things. Also, if you want to join the Discord, I plan to start having a lot more of these conversations over there, just so everybody can keep up with where we're going on the farm. And so if someone misses a stream or 2, they're not just like, oh my gosh, I've missed so much. So I'm gonna start trying to give notes about where we are through the Discord, so to keep everybody on top. So he's been in game genre for a lifetime. Yes, he actually is older than I currently am. I forgot how old he said he is, but he definitely knows his stuff when it comes to this game, especially helping us. We're currently waiting for one thing that I showed him, which I was really happy, because him knowing a lot, I'm always like genuinely surprised when I can like help my subscribers with certain things, because I did help one dude on Sunday who joined, which was great. But there's a mod that he saw me using that he really likes, and I would suggest you use it, especially if you do want to. But the time-saving stock check, this mod is amazing. It is amazing. So essentially every bit of product that you have, can I get paid for shouting this out? Anyway, this mod, it has all your products. It has how much you have it for. Welcome to the... Oh, cool. Wait. Spot, you became a member? Oh my gosh, bro.
Fallout Boy became a member.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that. I appreciate it. Awesome. I don't know what to say. Now I am stun locked. I don't know what to do. Let me just go back and talk about the mod. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. Awesome. And the cool part also, if you join the Discord and link your YouTube account, all of your stuff sort of just transfers over, so you also will be a captain on the Discord as well, and you will have access to that forever, unless we get it taken down for some reason, which I don't anticipate happening. But this mod is really awesome. It has a price section, and it sort of tells you like what each thing would be worth per 1,000 liters, and it tells you the value, but it tells you the max and the max price per unit and the max total value you could get based off of how much you have, and it's max a month, which this part isn't 100% accurate. But the cool part is, a lot of time you will get a situation, for example right here, where the price is 4,665 currently, but if you look over like across to the max value, it says that the max value or the max price is 4,418. So right there you are getting more because it's in that great demand mode, so you're getting more per unit, and it's really good. I love this mod, and if there's one mod I would recommend everybody has, regardless of what mode they're playing on, this is it. This mod is great. Another mod that if I had to recommend, I would recommend the unlimited color configuration. It's very nice. You don't necessarily need the sort your store by lowest to highest. I prefer it just because we're gradually making more money to prove some stuff. And then one that everybody should have, government subsidies mod, especially if you're testing stuff. So it actually makes it like the real life market. Yes it does. It's great. I love it. I love it. Also one of the coolest features about this one that I forgot to tell you, this second photo, whenever you click on your product, it tells you exactly where everything is stored. So like if you just have it on bales on a field, it'll tell you. If you have it in a storage somewhere, it'll tell you. And so it's cool, especially if you have one of those big farms that you're sharing with people, because it will tell you where everything is. It's just so nice. And especially as you get more products and more stuff or more inventory, it becomes really nice. Now if you're a very tiny farmer, or you're starting out and you're starting with a very tiny farm, it's not necessary up front because you're not going to have very much. But as you grow and the more products and stuff you have, it is super useful. Let's see where it makes things more valuable during different seasons. So it's actually using the normal. So like if you see on the screenshots, let me go to the first one. Off to the side where you see that green hand, that it's modded section, but the one right below it is the normal price tracker. It's using the in-games tracker. It doesn't change any of the price values. It's not doing that. It's still fluctuating with the game and how, prices change and fluctuate that way. Or does it change? Maybe it does change by the seasons. But I think it's still just taking the normal games price thing. It's just putting it in a more digestible format, and so I really enjoy looking at it that way. But let's see, total volume, current price, da da da. Like it's so nice. It is so nice. I love this. Is my favorite mod. Wait, have I rated this mod? I don't think I've rated this mod yet. Rate it. That is my favorite mod by far. Blowheat has actually told me about this mod, and this mod I do like because I hate plowing fields, but the fact that this is a straight edge, I do like that. I need to rate that. I need to rate more mods. I don't rate any mod. Move placeables, I have it. I don't use it often. I've used it a total of like 3 times. It's useful. And so I'll give that a big thumbs up because it does what it needs to. You're not going to use it often, but when you do use it, it's nice. Unlimited color configuration. I really do like this mod. When the problem is some vehicles don't have the possibility to color everything, but when you do have it, it is really nice. Let me see. The honey mod, I did that because I'm a goober. But I don't really have many mods right now. I think the majority of the mods I have are sort of gameplay and user interface oriented. The info display mod, I really like this mod, but it's one of those mods that you forget that you have it because I installed it so early that sometimes I forget that, like, for example, this first picture is what the default silo would look like, but I'm so used to seeing it. Oh, it's not going to show a... Okay. Oh yeah, where it says the capacity info. I'm not used to, you know, I've always seen it like this since I've downloaded the mod, so I'm just used to seeing it. Round baler extension, if you bail stuff, it is nice. It does have a little bit of annoying stuff here and there. The fact that when the fill level reaches to 90%, it automatically slows down your vehicle. It's useful, and it's kind of realistic to, you know, real life. But as far as gameplay goes, you are going to get annoyed when it slows you down to 90%. And so that last 10%, you're moving at a slower speed, and the baler's beeping the whole time. So that part does get a little annoying, but it does feel more realistic, so I'll keep it. But yeah, everything else, this mod, I don't really use this mod often because I haven't been driving on the inside very much, but when I do drive on the inside of my vehicle, it is very useful. But I think for now, that's everything I can do for now, and I'll have to pick up, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll need to check to see if I'll be able to stream, but if you join the Discord or anything like that, or even on YouTube, you'll see me post if there will be or will not be a stream. But with that, I will say peace and good night.